Welcome back. That was a fantastic Desertion Warriors 3 run. That was really great. We've got another great showcase coming up. We have got KLM1187, who is showing off a very interesting game to bring to this sort of event, Super Pitfall. I think this is going to be a fun time. Tell us what you're going to show us here today.
Oh yeah, so the Super Pitfall for the NES. This is the hottest speed run of the season. Everyone's talking about carpetless Mario 64, but right there with it, if not above it, is Super Pitfall. So I'm excited to show this off here. Yeah, so it's going to be 30 minutes long. Basically, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to finish a run right at the beginning so you guys can see what it looks like. The reason why it's like a 30-minute long thing is there's a clip right in the beginning that is completely luck-based. You can get it instantly. It can take like 2 minutes to get it. It could not happen at all. So yeah, we're gonna finish a run first, and then we'll spend the next 20 minutes or so just trying to get something good going on. So. But yeah, I'm ready to start off. If you guys are ready for me, and I'll do a little countdown here, and we'll get going on the attempts here.
Sounds great. Do it up.
All right. So we're gonna start here in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So yeah, this is Super Pitfall for the NES. It's a quick little speed run as long as everything goes your way. So basically, what we're going to try to do, we have to take, planned deaths along the run. The way the run ends is pretty funny, too, because it actually ends on a game over. So there's a lot of plans. So this is the first planned death here. This is going to set us up to get to the next section here. So yeah, we're going to make our way to the infamous wall coming up here shortly. And basically, yeah, the wall is completely luck-based as to how fast you can clip into it. There's nothing, no secret speed tech or anything. You just hold right and hope for the best. There's a one little jump that I'll do right here, which will get me a pixel closer to the wall. But now we have to clip in twice. So we have to wait for Harry to clip in twice to the wall, so then we're going to jump up, and this is going to skip a big section of the game. Oh, we got one there. And then we're just going to wait till we get this other one. So while we wait, hopefully everyone's having a good Sunday. This has been an amazing event as always. Hope you guys have enjoyed the marathon, not the marathon, but like well, I guess it's a marathon so far. If you guys want to talk about some of your favorite runs from the, oh, there we go, we're in. All right, here we go, we're going. So there's a little thing here. There's a Moai head that's coming up. We want him to despawn. He did not, so we're gonna just hide up here and go around him. If he despawns, you can just run right through him. That is also, as far as we know, is completely luck-based. There's been some people looking into it to see if we can get it more consistent, but nothing yet. But anyways, we're going to clip down through this elevator here. Take another death. Did a cool little screen wrap there, which is actually a little slower, but either way. So this next section is all kind of precise. We're going to do a lot of precise little jumps here. We're trying to grab these ladders right on the right side while holding up and left. So it's basically each ladder that you grab there is pushing Harry a little further to the left on the screen. And what that's going to do is when we take our next death coming up here, it's going to give us a favorable respawn, hopefully. So there's the last ladder. So we're going to jump around here. So we're going to run face first into this Moai head here. And we're going to hopefully get a good respawn here. So if we spawn right next to the pits here, then that means we did it right, which we did. Perfect. You can get a bad spawn there, which spawns you a little farther back. This is also a little bit of a collect-a-thon too, so there's a few different items that we have to collect throughout the run. So that key is one of them. The little gem that we got in the beginning is also another item. But now we got the balloon section here. We're going on a little balloon ride. If anyone's got any cool balloon emotes or emojis, pop in the chat right now for the Happy Balloon song. So now we're going to do our second clip here, which is much easier. Because we just basically take the balloon and just float right into the wall there. Perfect. We're going to watch out for this little spider here. Now, this game also has some little hidden warps. One of them happens to be hidden inside this bird. Because as we all know, birds aren't real. They're actually just warp zones into different dimensions. So that's what we're gonna... A little bit of a, you know... little reality moment there. Alright, so we're gonna make our way to the next section. We're gonna collect our next item, which is Quick Claw. Well, actually, first, we're gonna collect the potion here. Which is gonna help cure the sick girl at the end. I forgot who she was exactly. I think it's like Harry's niece or something. But now we're gonna save Quick Claw the lion there, which we also need for some reason to beat the game. Coming up here is gonna be another planned death to the little water snake here. It's just a little optimal death here because we're gonna respawn a little further up than you normally would. Alright, perfect. Yeah, you can see we respawned at the top there. A little bit of a time save. Optimal death. There's another little warp zone. So now, coming up at the top of this section, there's going to be another little clip here. This one is not luck-based. Oh no! That's some bad luck that can happen too. It's called the ladder glitch. So sometimes when you're climbing up or down a ladder, you can just randomly fall off of it. There we go, we did it. So that's also another thing that can happen. And then we're going to hit our final warp zone here. And now we're at the final stretch of the game. So, here we're going to do some pitfalling. He did it. Oh, shoot. Sorry. He said the thing. So we're going to fall. We're going to land right on this platform here. We're going to do some more pitfalling here. We're going to land on this ledge. And then we're going to climb up this ladder. Alright. This is the final stretch of the game here. We're going to hope there's a guy at the top of this ladder. Hopefully he goes right. He did not. So that's going to be a little slower as well. So a couple more planned deaths here. So we're going to take one here. Alright. We're at the end of the game now, so we're going to rescue the girl. And so the intended way to beat the game is after you rescue the girl, you're supposed to make your way all the way back up to... you're supposed to make your way all the way back up to the beginning of the game. So you have to go through all the warps again, climb up all the way to the top, and get back to the beginning of the game to beat the game. However, when you take a game over, you see you let the credits play out. And what it does is it plays a demo screen, which coincidentally enough starts you at the beginning of the game. So after you do all this stuff, you game over. Right here you can see, oh, the game thinks we made it back to the end of the game, and we did it. We beat the game by game overing. It's amazing. So that's Super Pitfall. That's what the run looks like. That is you know, it was a little slow. You know, it took us a while to get to that wall, but that's what the game looks like. So, that being said, hopefully you enjoyed that. So now we're going to spend the next, 20 minutes trying to get a fast clip and a better run while we just kind of hang out. You know, a buddy of mine who also runs this game, Apollo, you know, he says this game is kind of like doing a podcast where like it's very chill. There's nothing like too crazy about the run, and most of the time you're just hanging out, having a good time, talking with chat, and while you wait for something good to happen. So we're gonna spend the next 20 minutes just kind of doing that, just hanging out. So yeah, let's see you guys in the chat here. How's it going? What do you guys want to talk about? Did you guys have any favorite runs of the event so far? One of my favorite runs of the event so far is actually I was just talking about this a little bit ago, was the Shovel Knight relay race, because I think that's the first time that's been done before, and it went really well. It was a great showcase of all those games, and it was really good, really cool. I liked that one a lot. Actually, the run right before, Papat's Wizards and Warriors 3 run was really cool. I really liked that one. It was actually the first time I've ever seen that game. So, sorry for my capture card. It's gonna show no signal sometimes when I reset. So sorry about that. That was a cool one. Oh no! Little hairy poop action. Sometimes when you duck, you get stuck a little bit in that little crouching animation. It's not ideal. Big time loss. In all seriousness, though, like this game is super easy to pick up. There's actually a new recent tutorial made by White Hat, which makes the game super easy to learn. If anybody's looking for like a quick speed run to learn to fill in some time, you know, I definitely recommend this one. It's really easy to pick up. You can get a pretty decent time pretty quickly. It's just when you really start grinding down to like those low 5-minute times is where it gets very grindy. But again, you're not doing anything like crazy. You're not like there's no like super intense strats or anything like that. The game is very chill, so it's one of those games too that it's cool. Like, you know, say like you're winding down, you're at the, you know, you've done like, you know, 3 hours of attempts at whatever game you're running at the time, and you just want something just to wind down at like the end of stream. Like you maybe don't want to get off just yet, and you're like, I kind of feel like playing for another, you know, 30 minutes to an hour or so. This is the perfect game to just kind of pick up, and because you don't have to do any like D-rust or anything really. Like once you've learned the game, like you're already in practice. So game time. I really enjoyed watching the Mega Man X games. Very nice. I love Mega Man X speedruns myself. I have yet to learn any myself. I should someday, but I say that Mega Man X1 is my favorite speedrun to watch done at a high level. You know, that one will always be like my favorite one to watch. I don't know what is about it. I mean, I've always loved the Mega Man X games. I'm a huge Mega Man fan myself. We got one there. And nothing doing on the next one. Alright, let's reset and, you know, try again. Thanks also again to Strizer and the Game Over to Cancer crew for allowing me to do this. I know this is kind of like a silly submission, and you know, it's but Strizer and the Game Over to Cancer crew is usually pretty cool about letting me do some silly stuff here. I've been running in this marathon now for I don't even know how long, probably for the last 6 or 7 years or so. Pretty much since the beginning, pretty much, I think. And most of the time I'm running Little Mermaid in some capacity. So Little Mermaid for the NES is one of my other favorite speedruns to do. And I've done some silly things with that too, like, you know, in the past I've done 3 loops of Little Mermaid where I beat the game 3 times in a row. I've done it in my mermaid cosplay. Those were fun ones. The last time I did it, I actually I played through a round of Vampire Survivors while doing a speed run of Little Mermaid while I was beating Vampire Survivors. So that was a fun one. So I've gotten to do some pretty silly stuff here. But it's always a good time, and so obviously it's for a great cause too. So thanks again for letting me be a part of this every time. I say it's one of, if not my favorite event to do every year. I love the community. I love all the people that you know, behind the scenes, all the runners that are usually involved. It's always a good time. Yeah, exactly, Schmark. Yeah, this game's perfect if you have a long day at the office and you just feel like, you know, bashing your head against the wall for 30 minutes. This game is perfect. This is what a normal stream of like Super Pitfall, you know, speedrun attempts looks like. I was saying before we started, you know, I've done like 5-hour sessions of this game where I have gotten like no good clips into this wall. So that's why I was like, I really don't know how this is gonna go. I'm glad that I was able to finish the first run and at a pretty decent time. It was like a 5:40 something. So that's pretty good. The world record of this game is 4 minutes and 59 seconds by Whitman Price. I highly suggest if you have 5 minutes to spare in your day to just go check that run out, because it is an amazing run. It gets a lot of great luck, but also executes at the end of the run after all the good luck happens. Oh yeah, it's great. Yeah, like I said, there's nothing like really hard about this game. You're just pretty much holding right the whole time. It's you know, it's a great time. And like I said, there's a brand new tutorial for the game, which really helps you learn the game easy. Even if you've never speedrun anything before, and you're like, you know, like, hey, like I'm looking for a game, quick game, something I can pick up super fast, that's not very tough. This game's perfect. And then when you really start getting down to it, I always say it's almost like playing a slot machine. You know, you keep spinning the reels. Every attempt, you're spinning that reel, and then so every once in a while, you know, you'll get some bonus games where you know, something good might happen. So, yeah. So really what I'm trying to do is, you know, the best clip in the wall that you can get. Alright, this one's pretty decent. We'll keep going with this one for now. That was it was a sub-minute. Yeah, no despawn. So the world record gets the clip at like just under 46 seconds, which is crazy. Oh, I didn't get the faster elevator there. Alright, there we go. I'm really looking for anything under like 51, 52 seconds. That was like 59 seconds, but you know what? Whatever. We got one. So we'll keep going. Will we get a good clip prior to the end of that? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, there's been some streams where I've gotten like 2 good clips like back to back attempts, and then I've done like 5-hour sessions where I've gotten 0 good clips. So it's really like, it's so random. Like, I wouldn't consider this one a good clip, but I figure, you know, we're already here, we might as well see more of the run again. There's also this goofy thing that can happen besides the ladder glitches, which I was talking about earlier. You can just fall off of any of the ladders that you're climbing up and down in. You can also just randomly clip into the floor at any point as you're landing. So, so like, especially during that fireball section there, if you fall through that floor, you die because you're touching the lava. So, I've had that happen on really good paces too, and that's an unfortunate one. Oh, we get the bad bat. Something about my movement was bad there. So sometimes you get that bad bat spawn that can also ruin your run. I'm sorry. There's that's the other funny thing about this run is there's also these little things, these little unlucky things that can happen that can just kill your run even after you get like perfect luck in the beginning. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, this game is fine to learn. You could get like a sub 530, like you could get like a 520 something without putting much, you know, too much effort into the game. You know, grinding out a good wall clip and stuff. Which is good, but like when you start getting to like the sub 510 range is where it gets really stupid, and like all these stupid things can happen. So, but you can see I'm laughing about it. Like it's not there. That's the cool thing about this game is there's nothing. I've never been in all the attempts I've done of it. I've been running this game now for almost 2 months now, I would say. And I don't think there's been any instance where I've ever been frustrated at something happening in this game. Like, even when you get, like, a really good clip and you get super unlucky, like, the most of the time, like, it makes me laugh. Like, it's hilarious. So that's the other cool thing about this game is that there's nothing frustrating about it. Like, it's just a good time. And I hope you guys are having fun watching it. I mean, I know, like, if you don't really know what's going on, you're probably like, what the hell is he doing? Like, can you just do the run already? But once you're kind of into it and you're watching it for a bit, it becomes really fun to watch, too. Because, again, it's like watching somebody gamble. It's like watching somebody, like, play a slot machine over and over again, you know? And, like, but then once they hit that, they get that one hit, you know, you get that dopamine rush and you're, like, you're super into it, too, as a viewer. Yeah, the bat was out for blood, yeah. Yeah, exactly. This is me gaming. Like, yeah, there are so many stupid little things that can happen too. Um, there's also like you get these random audio glitches that can happen too, where sometimes you'll just hear like a phantom jump noise, or like you'll hear the game over sound just randomly. Like there's just all these like stupid things that can just happen too. It's like all right, where are we at for time? We're just about 20 minutes in. Yeah, oh my goodness. You really need like a good amount of time to do this, because I usually, like, from what I found, and I think from what other runners have found too, is that usually like within an hour time frame, like you get at least one good clip, sometimes two. Like that's like the average. So when I first submitted this was when I was just in the kind of like the beginning of like really getting into the game. So I was thinking like 30 minutes would be a good time frame, but after playing it for a while, I was like, oh man, I don't think 30 minutes is enough time. But I also didn't want to like take up too much time doing this, because like I said, it is pretty silly, and there's other people doing like actual, like, you know, good runs and kind of showing off their games, and I'm just here being an idiot, so. But I hope you guys are having fun watching, hanging out with me while I do this. You know, again, it's for a good cause, and it's a good time, and, you know, hopefully if anything, it's, you know, showed you a new game that either you didn't know existed, or you didn't know speedruns existed, or how they worked. And, you know, you're able to learn something and have a good time, too. Yeah, kind of break it up a little bit, too, you know? Like, you know, get away from the, you know, the serious speedruns, and we'll do something a little fun in between. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the music's great, too. Pitfall, more like pit wall. That's right. Yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to do. You know, what we'll try to do is we'll try to finish one more run too. Before the time's up here. Make sure if you have at least $10 to spare for a donation, make sure you get it in, because I don't know if you guys. I'm sure you guys have been watching for, you know, a while, like I have. There's some pretty cool prizes up for grabs too, and especially if you've seen that GameCube controller that only requires a $10 minimum donation. That GameCube controller is awesome. I know I got my donation in. I'm hoping for some good news there. But more importantly, like I said, it goes for a great cause. And this marathon alone has raised so much money for the Canadian Cancer Society. It's really cool. I still like, one of my favorite things about speedrunning as a hobby is getting the chance to do these kind of events and just like having like a real world impact. You know what I mean? It's just it's still mind blowing to me. Like if I told my, you know, 13-year-old self, like, hey, someday you'll be, you know, playing video games and helping raise money for charity, I'd be like, yeah, okay. I'd be like, yeah, good one. I wouldn't believe it, but I think it's so cool that we can do this. And yeah, big shout out to Game Over to Cancer crew and everyone behind the scenes putting this together, keeping this going for, and expanding, not expanding, but just like the growth that this event has had over the years. You know, now we're up to 2 events every year instead of just the one. It's like this is like a whole week-long one, which is really cool. It's just the growth has been awesome to see and be a part of that. Like I said, I've been running in this event pretty much since the beginning, and it's one of my favorite ones to do. So we got one clip there, but we didn't get another one, so we're gonna reset again and try again. I'm trying, QC. I'm trying, man. We need some luck in the chat here. All right, anybody has their best luck emotes, or like, you know, whatever, just post it in there now. We need it. Thank you. There we go. There's one. Yeah, there we go. All right. This is the one now. I can feel it. This is the one that's gonna happen. It's happening. Thank you, thank you. Well, I blame something for that. Not you guys. You guys did your part. I don't know what happened there. It's gonna happen. You know, we got 6 minutes left. We got basically enough time to finish a run. So it's gotta be this one or bust. This has to be the one. All right, here we go. Maybe I'll just try to finish this one before I don't want to go. I know we're a little ahead of schedule on the marathon, but I don't want to change that the other way. Unless you guys want to see more Super Pitfall, I mean, we can maybe make a call into the front office and, you know, see if we can get an extension. If you guys are into this, I'm just kidding. We don't have to do that. Come on, Harry, get in there. Oh. You've watched Lucha plays but never seen him clip. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like that's what happens. All right, let's try one more time. I know we're running out of time, but I feel like the next one I'm feeling is a good one. We're not even have enough time to finish the run at this point, but I want to at least, you know, even if we can't finish the run, I just want to show you guys what like a good clip looks like, so you can see how fast it is, how fluid it is, and how pog frog it is. You know what I mean? Oh man.
Okay, so yeah, we have had a donation from Wall.
Oh,
10 US dollars, says, I won't let you clip through me, but I will support Game Over Cancer. Thank you very much for the support. Maybe let him clip a little?
Just a little bit, you know, I'm not asking for much here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Wall. And well, even if you didn't give us a clip, at least you were generous and whoa! Oh, we got a quick first one there. Oh, we got the little teaser. Oh, thank you so much for that. Oh man, see, this is what I'm talking about, like the excitement about it. You get excited, you see that fast first one and you're like, oh my god, it's happening. And then it doesn't happen. I can't say it enough of like how fun this is though. Like it really is. Like it might not look fun, but there's something about it. Like I said, I think it's the same. You get the same dopamine you do when you're gambling. Like it just, you know, you just like in the back of my mind, like you know you're not gonna win, but there's just that slight chance that you might. It feels the same way. Oh yeah, the AVGN episode is this one is a classic. Yeah. Yeah. Well. Oh, see, I clipped through the floor there. Did you guys see that? That can happen. That's fun. That wasn't a bad one. There are some places where it can kill you, like I was saying earlier, but come on, get in there. Just one time, please. Oh, almost. It wants to happen. All right, we're gonna try to get a fast clip. We will not finish another run, but we're gonna at least try to get a fast clip before we run out of time here. It's gonna be you guys remember like at the Oscars, like when somebody's like talking for too long, they start playing the music and like they like cut off their mic and like kick them off the stage. Basically, that's what's gonna happen here. It's just... Oh no! Wasted time. Oh no! Oh no! All right, I think we got enough time to get one more wall attempt here. Actually, we're probably we're probably gonna be overtime now. All right, this will be the last attempt. Last attempt to get into the wall. All right, here's the deal. If we get into this wall super fast, then we're gonna keep going. We're gonna try to finish the run. We're gonna go a little over estimate. I'm sorry in advance, but it'll be too hype not to.
And we've had another donation come in. Speaking of hype, we have Da Boomsticks who sent in $10, no message attached. Now, Da Boomsticks and also Wall, feel free to go check the incentives page. I mean, there's only one incentive. It's determining the music of a later Mega Man run. But yeah, have a look at that. Right now, the Ghouls and Ghosts music is in the lead on that one. So if you want your donations to go towards the regular soundtrack versus that, let us know in the chat.
Thank you, Boomsticks. Appreciate you. You guys should totally you put that towards the original music, by the way. I mean, not that I'm biased or anything, but another tease. Well, I mean, that's fine. Well, anyways, this is a perfect way to play off the run and transition to the next one while I just bash myself into the wall here. But thank you again. Thank you for letting me do this again. This is a lot of fun. Oh, we did it. This is a lot of fun. And I appreciate you guys watching, and I really hope that this inspired at least one person to check this game out to speedrun, because it is a good time. And yeah, with that, you know, I won't take any more time. Thank you again for the donations. Thank you for watching, and stick around. There's some awesome runs to close out the marathon. So yeah, thank you guys. I'll be here for a while.